Why are all these people writing in the Swell?
They're writing to make a statement about the Emory County lands bill in Congress and to alert writers everywhere that access could be on the chopping block again.
Then it's no boys allowed as we join the Nitro Gear and Axle Ladies run at Trail Hero.
And Reistein has returned from his Halloween haunt in Lithuania, unscathed. He will tell us about his harrowing adventure at Witch's Hollow.
Fall is in full swing. At Your Leisure is next.
It's one thing when you're out motoring for fun, but when you're out motoring for a cause, man, that puts fire in your belly.
Oh yeah, I got plenty of that from that Mexican food last night.
There you go. Hi, everybody. Whoa, I'm going to stand over here. Hi, everybody. Welcome to At Your Leisure today. I'm Chad Booth.
And I'm Rhea Rossi Booth, and we are out here in beautiful Emory County in the lovely little town of Huntington. And we're going to go out with some really great people today from around the area, and we're going to OHV out in the Swell, and it's kind of like what everybody should be doing.
This is true.
Today,
because
gorgeous.
they may not be able to tomorrow. We are going to spend some time in the show talking about the Emory County Public Lands Bill, which started out as being what the OHV community thought was to be a really good, well-balanced bill. But once they saw it surface in Washington, they had a different point of view. In fact, let's find out a little bit about what they're thinking right now.
Over the last 20 years, I have seen lands issues in Emory County morph back and forth, pressures from the extreme environmental groups pushing it one way, the motorized community pushing the other direction, and trying to get some type of a balanced bill. And tell you what, right now, this bill that Emory County has proposed and is in Washington right now has morphed into something that I don't recognize.
It may not say it's specifically closing routes, but the language in the bill does not provide good enough protection for these roads and trails.
Feels like every time something changes, they make it more friendly to non-motorized and environmental and less friendly to motorized recreation.
And so we got involved a little bit more so and tried to put some pressure on the Emory County Lands Council and the commissioners to maybe make some changes to the bill. And essentially we came up with 4 things that we would like to see happen. And frankly, they didn't want to listen to us at all.
Understanding that the OHV community has bought off on this bill, I can't understand why, because as long as I've been board member a long enough time to have not been invited to weigh in from our perspective, that kind of concerns me.
We didn't want really any more. We wanted to be able to maintain and have access to what we had.
We as a community really need to get out and voice our concerns, and we need to tell our commissioners to stop this bill, bring it back to our community and let us look at it.
And moving back home here to Emory County, going out on the San Rafael Swell 10 minutes from my house is very breathtaking for me, and it's very relaxing. We've been here for a long time, so this is our backyard.
And without that language to protect us, who says what roads and trails will be left open or be closed?
You don't have to travel far from town before you realize how important and how passionate these people are, because the scenery tells you everything.
Oh, this is a spectacular view. We're looking down on San Rafael River, and it's fall colors, and it is God's country. This is so unbelievably spiritual and inspiring. And this is the Little Grand Canyon. That's what they call it, right?
Yeah, the Little Grand Canyon. We're on a part of the swell called the Wedge, where there are 2 gorges that come together and meet at a point. And by the time we're done and we see you again, we will be down at the bottom here by the river. But right now it's time for us to go off to our travel adventure for this week. That's not Bigfoot, although it did have big feet.
Yeah, it looks kind of bird-like.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure. We are out in the Buckhorn Draw, part of the San Rafael Swell. And this is an area of concern to a lot of the local citizens of Emory County because of the public land bill. They're worried that some of their access will be cut off. which is kind of a sad thing given all the history.
Oh, it would just be a shame if they cut off any access up here. This is fabulous. And you got these beautiful little kids running around here with their families. I mean, it just has to always stay open forever and ever. It's too beautiful.
Now, it's known that dinosaurs tracked this area because there's a quarry not too far from here where they've been digging up bones. But every now and then you'll run across a spot like this right along the side of the trail where some kind of Diplodocus, Bronto, Allosaur type thing walked around. I'm not sure what. You think it was a man-eater?
Oh, it could be. He looks like it could have been a carnivore.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, Neanderthals, look out. Anyway, we do want to find out a little bit more about the history here because this is an area rich in it. So let's check it out.
Matt Warner was part of Butch Cassidy's gang, and they hung out down in this territory. And this was probably their major route to get through the Robber's Roost. He also talks about how unprofitable robbing banks and robbing things was. He did a lot better when he finished up his jail sentence and ran for sheriff of Carbon County. He ran with Butch Cassidy. In fact, he said that he's the one that named Butch Butch. Show you this, we picked it up just in this little gully here. This was a part of the ocean 180 million years ago. And so you'll see imprints of sea animals. Then about 130 million years ago, the dinosaurs came into this area. And so there's a lot of fossilized dinosaur bones. And then, what, maybe 8,000 years ago to 2,000 years ago, the Fremont Indians came in, and a lot of this artwork is from them. Gold's a pretty temporary deal. This history should last us forever. But it's important, I think, to have it here and be able to access it and share in it. You can come out on some of these trails and look off into these canyons, and it's really a great experience.
Wow. Chad, I had no idea how this place is like gushing with history. It's really amazing.
Well, you know, from wild and crazy dinosaurs through outlaw bandits to even some of the current ranching, there's an awful lot to learn around this place. What do you think?
Well, no, honestly, it's amazing. And the beauty is just astounding. Honestly, it's amazing out here. It's hard to describe. It's so beautiful.
I've decided I'm actually going to leave my helmet on because it's going to be too hard to get off.
Yeah, and I got helmet hair, so.
So we'll kind of get ourselves all cleaned up here, and we're going to take off right now to our Trailhead Adventure.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure, everybody. We're standing in Buckhorn Draw, which is a gorgeous canyon out here, and we're in front of the big picture petroglyphs, and these guys really are big.
Yeah, and
big.
A little scary.
Yeah.
To see the one with the wings, it looks like the angel of death.
Yeah, kinda.
And it's got next
You're
to somebody with horns.
scaring the children, honey.
Okay, well, you know, it's okay. This is part of the Fremont Indian culture, which is here for a few thousand years, and I might quite frankly point out, never once did closing roads become an issue to those people.
Never once.
Never once. Well, do you know what those things say? Could you know what it said?
No, but I think it's good news.
It is. It's actually, if you look right there, it says, somebody is about to win in the AYL sticker contest.
And I know who it is. I found him today. Check this out. This dude is a diehard. Are you his lovely wife?
I am.
Okay, here we go. Okay. This woman is married to this guy who's just been
AYL
Dude,
fan,
you know
for
what?
sure.
We love you. Thank you for watching our show, and you guys are the new winners.
Oh, great.
Congratulations, you have won an overnight stay at the one and only Daniels Summit Lodge, jam-packed with winter or summer adventure.
It's a beautiful place with outdoor fun at your doorstep, literally.
And what a fun week we'll have next week as the caravan comes on by, and we're going to show you a look at next week's show. Looks like next week's show is going to be a great one. We appreciate your tuning in to join us. One important thing, make sure that you take the time to let Congressman Bishop and our two state senators, Senator Lee and Senator Hatch, know how you feel about this area down here and the Emory County Lands Bill. We've got to get some changes made in it to make sure that we protect access for everybody that wants to come out and enjoy the swell.
Touché.
And we want to thank the Castle Country OHV Club, that's what all these shirts are around here, for their support and coming out with us today to give us this great tour.
It was awesome.
That it's true.
It really was. What a great trip. Thanks, guys.
So as we end every show,
There's adventure around every bend.
it's just up to you to get out and create your own adventure.
At your leisure.
All right, there we go. I'm out of gas, by the way.